pristine and try and keep them looking their best all year round. And it's without that unselfish giving that you do that it makes it all a lot easier for the municipal district, for our people to try and go out there, and it's only a matter of doing a wee bit of tidy up in some places. It's really very good of what you do, and I suppose these grants are just a small way of the municipal district able to fund your operations in some small way. So I'll go into that a wee bit later. I'd like to now call on Minister Humphreys to say a few words to you.
Chair of the Municipal District, Councillor David Maxwell, Deputy O'Keelan, Senator Gallagher, councillors and ladies and gentlemen, and I'm delighted to be able to join you this evening for the community grants presentation night for Monaghan Municipal District. Of course, this is a very important evening for a wide variety of groups and organisations who do really excellent work in the local communities. And I'm glancing down across the audience, and there are many familiar faces there who I know do huge voluntary work in this area. The Community and Environment Funding Scheme is a vital source of funding for small voluntary organisations in our county. And this evening the grant awards range from 200 right up to 1,500. And while those might seem like relatively modest amounts, they can make a huge difference. These grants are all about the ground up approach, and it's about helping local communities to achieve projects in their own local areas. And the County Council makes a small amount of funding available, and then it's up to the community groups to put in their applications and run with it. I launched the Action Plan for Rural Development in January, and I have sought to replicate that community-orientated approach through my own department's funding schemes. So what I want to do is, through the local authority, and I have to say, I have to pay tribute to the local authority, who work very closely with my department, and I rely on them to open the door into communities. I have said it, and it worked extremely well during the 2016 commemorative programme, where the local authorities worked with my department, and they were the key that opened the door into local communities right across the country, so that you were all able to get involved in what was a very successful commemorative year. So I'm a great believer in this ground up approach, where you tap in to the resource that is in local communities, and it is a wonderful resource. You have a huge amount of expertise, and that's why through the Action Plan for Rural Development I want to replicate that type of approach. For example, the CLAR programme, which was recently closed for applications, provides grant aid ranging from 1,000 right up to €50,000 for vital community projects. And for any of you who have applied, I know Minister of State Michael Ray hopes to be in a position to announce the successful applicants very, very shortly. And of course, it was a priority for me on taking up the post of Minister for Rural Affairs to get the CLAR programme reopened. And we provided funding of over €350,000 to 33 community projects right across Monaghan last year. And there were a number of projects in the North Monaghan area that received funding, and I was delighted to see the applications coming in, because nobody can give out funding except the applications come in. And I know that takes time and effort, and that applies to government departments, it applies to the local authority. You've got to get your stake in there, and I do encourage people to please get your applications in whenever you see a funding announcement being made. So, because I have to say, there was one particular person that met me on the street, and the funding had been allocated to a particular project, and they said, you know what it is, we'll be a lot of time standing at the traffic lights in Monaghan trying to get 15,000. And that's not a huge amount of money, but it's an awful lot of money to a community project, and it really can make the difference. And so it is with the community grant scheme. A little really does go a long way. And it's important that we support our local community groups, because you are the backbone of rural Ireland. You're the people who go out in the hail, rain and the snow to sell the tickets, to try and raise the people that will make our communities a better place. And volunteers like yourself make this country what it is. And I want to take this opportunity to say thank you, because sometimes we may take it for granted. It's easy, to be, as somebody once said, the hurler on the ditch, but you're the people that put your head above the parapet. You're the people that take the risks, and that you actually get up and do something. So on behalf of, I know my colleagues here, I just want to say thank you very much, Gordon to you for all that you do for your community and your county. I see my department's role and indeed the county council's role as that of facilitator. We provide some funding, but that gives you the leg up, and that you can make the most out of the money that you get, and do an awful lot more with it, because that's the best value that government funding is often spent on, is through the local communities, because you put in so much effort to make sure that the project works. So I just want to say congratulations to all the successful applicants. I have nothing but admiration for you and the excellent work that you do, and a lot of the time, as I said, we don't get credit for it, but you certainly are getting credit, and you deserve tonight, and this is recognition that this is your night. And once again, thank you very much for Neil and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Minister Humphreys, for your kind words and taking the time out of your busy schedule to attend this evening. I know how busy you've been this last week. Monaghan County Council's Community Environment Funding Scheme aims to promote, enhance and development of the environmental, community development and social inclusion activity throughout the county. This funding scheme, through the provision of small-scale financial grants, supports the invaluable work of our local community and voluntary groups, organisations and resident committees in County Monaghan. Volunteering is the commitment of the time and energy for the benefit of everyone. The community and the environment is undertaken freely and by choice, and as a council we are acutely aware of the stellar work carried out by you in all your hard work. We wish to acknowledge your support and your accomplishments. We are acutely aware that while you all come from different groups and different associations, you have one thing in common: your willingness to give time and help to other people. Once again, a large number of applications were received, and we were delighted to welcome the 76 successful recipients to tonight's ceremony. A total of €57,950 was accrued by the members of Monaghan Municipal District under the three measures. Measure 1 was the Community Infrastructure Support Measure, and it aims to develop and enhance local community facilities and amenities in County Monaghan. Projects funded under this measure had to demonstrate how they would contribute positively to community infrastructure in their community. Eligible projects under this measure included small local infrastructure projects, community enterprise projects, public amenities and facilities, social and recreation facilities, opportunities. I would like to invite the successful applicants for Measure 1 to the stage for the presentation of a photograph. So if one person from the group, or if there's more, that's okay, come up, we'll give you your certificate, and if you want to take a seat, we'll then get a photograph. Rolling, yeah? Get the couch, sit, that's the way you want it, and the people stand behind the group. Okay, so if you get your and come behind. So first up, the big night on Saturday night, I believe, was it 50 years or 40 years? 40 years was on Saturday night, so well done to them. Great work out there. So I'd ask the Ardaghy Hall Committee to come up. Next is the Border Bounce Gymnastics Club. Next is Crocus Cancer Support, based here in Monaghan. The Donor Development Association. The Glasgow Community Play School, Glasgow Development Association, Glasgow Town Towns, and in this group, Monaghan's Men's Shed. to our Clogher Historical Society. Co Monaghan School Heritage Group. The Notice for Women. Global Youth MC. Edenbeg Childcare Centre. Emmy and District Anglers. Co Monaghan. Gaeltacht Community Play School. Gaeltacht Life. Association. The second group on the Measure 2 is the Listed Community Development Association. Second group up, I was delighted to attend a function they had on Saturday night at St Joseph's Centre. The Lithuanian community had a choir. It was absolutely fabulous to hear. The Lithuanian embassy had done a tour of Ireland, and Monaghan was one of their stops on Saturday evening at 7 o'clock, and it was truly amazing. I have to say that the music was absolutely beautiful, and the costumes, it was a pleasure to attend. So here, the Lithuanian Community Monaghan, if they'd like to come up, well done Saturday night. The Monaghan 50-50 group. The Monaghan County Board of Co Childcare Committee, the Monaghan Felix and Max Association, Monaghan University of the Third Age, Monaghan Women's Group, Monaghan Youth Reach, and Municipal and Gaeltacht.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize it.
Measure 2 is Positive Age Limited. It's a Dimples Church Hall down at Parish Church, Ballinode. Chapter Meeting FRC, Family Resource Centre. The True Development Association. The Gaeltacht Historical Society. The Gaeltacht Jamboree in the Village.